Loves, Lanisha here. Today I wanted to dive a little bit deeper in this feminine journey. I have realized that beauty standards and body shapes are the only examples we get to see when it comes to expressing femininity. Well, I have 5 keys to put into practice today to increase your feminine energy and finally define femininity and what it means to have it. First, the definition of femininity, the quality or nature of the female sex, the quality, state, or degree of being feminine or womanly. Traits traditionally cited as feminine include compassion, gentleness, empathy, humility, and sensitivity, generous behavior. Though traits associated with femininity vary across societies and individuals and are influenced by a variety of social and cultural factors. Now the definition of humanity. Compassion, sympathetic, and or generous behavior, or disposition, the quality or state of being, the ability to learn. Now let us keep that in mind. 5 keys that will increase your feminine energy. Number 1, protecting yourself. Good vibes only, no matter where you find yourself or who with. Preparing oneself for these desired careers, date, husband, wife, life takes work, a lot of work. Speak life into everything you do. I now know gossiping and negative words or thoughts, especially thoughts, have never helped me in my growth. It has not assisted with my career, education, love life, motherhood, sisterhood, nor my friendships. You must protect your energy at all costs. That is key. I'm sure you know that misery loves company. Number 2, actively showing love towards others. Now, learning how to love you in any stage of your journey of femininity or life will be a process. Eventually, you'll exude it. Furthermore, it will be reciprocated with the law of karma. Reap what you sow, right? When you practice patience with yourself and others, love will naturally flow. Depending on where you are in your journey, this may be a little more difficult for some, but with time, new habits will develop. Ergo, stride towards steps in your mile, not the mile. Simply, the basics are actively giving and showing what you wish to receive in one's life. Showing love towards others is just as important as expressing love for oneself. Being gentle to you and handling things and people with care is a huge part of the feminine being. We can be naturally sympathetic and sensitive. For example, most women can feel things or have a sense of a situation before or while it occurs. This is a large part of our femininity. We have to be willing to explore more of that ability and practice it through love. That is key. Also, learn how to love you at any stage of your journey in femininity and life. Like I said, it's a process. Letting things go and moving forward. I've come to realize that I've had held on to grudges because of anger. In addition, I had an issue with not having the last word or expressing my thoughts all the way through. I did not recognize then that clarity, mindfulness, and understanding is a nonverbal expression. Not allowing another's reaction or actions affect my own. This goes back to key 1, protecting your energy. I would let myself engage in pointless arguments or banter that ultimately left me in a negative space. Also, it would affect the balance between that person or other interactions after the fact. Instead of weakness coming to mind when I think of walking away from a disagreement, staying silent, or admitting I'm wrong, I now have learned the strength it takes to walk away, the power in silence, and apologizing when appropriate. Appropriate, that is key here. Not obsessively, just when it's appropriate. Evaluate how you use the word sorry and if you have devalued the meaning with overuse. Forgiving past altercations, a bad relationship, or people. That can be freeing. Number 4, soft tone. Keeping a soft or neutral balance with your tone when you do happen to engage in a disagreement can be difficult. The heart of the matter is that this is life, real life anyway, and one will have a difference of opinion with others. The key is not to lose one's head. I've unfortunately learned this the hard way. Better late than never, right? The softness in a woman's voice will encourage compassion and empathy, two of our greatest traits. When the occasion arises, use it to experiment with the power of one's womanhood. The softness that you choose or that comes naturally can be a little complex, but whatever tone strikes balance within you may be your fit. I continue to search for my balance as well, but today I do know that cursing and soft do not complement each other. Because I've used cursing as a way to self-express, I've lost balance when speaking and my vocabulary. Bad words can be hard. It can be a hard habit to break. But I'm choosing to elevate myself. I'm choosing to let go. It is easy to speak softness when it's planned or in a familiar setting. But what about those unpredictable situations, unfamiliar conversations, and emotion-driven interactions? I try to remind myself to have grace when the opportunity arrives. Move with grace. No matter the occasion, lead with grace. Always keeping in mind who I want to be moving forward. Number 5, looking the part. This key will evolve with time, trends, and your environment. Nonetheless, what matters is that when you look good, you feel good. As vain or shallow as that may come across, I found in my life experiences, it stands to be true. Think of it as an interview. I've never attended an interview in my pajamas. I want to present myself as a professional, knowledgeable, most importantly, hireable. When I look my best, my confidence is unstoppable. And that energy persuades my entire day or night. Think of the way you look like a step in your femininity process, not the definition of femininity. Finding clothing that fits your body type, clean, nice shoes, colors that complement your complexion, kept hair, kept nails, and hygiene that goes beyond Bath and Body Works, and self-care. Now, style is extremely individual, but the feeling of being satisfied and confident with one's appearance can have a state of power. These 5 keys are not in any particular order, and if you've paid attention, feminine growth and spiritual laws do intertwine in so many ways. It's fair to note that in no way, shape, or form have I perfected these keys, but I truly practice them day to day in my life. And now you can do the same. Thank you so much for watching And I really hope you enjoyed and this helps you on your journey as well.